Welcome back, everyone. In today's video, we're going deep into a book that could completely change the way you think about success, Grit, The Power of Passion and Perseverance by Angela Duckworth. Now, you've probably heard that hard work beats talent, but Angela Duckworth takes that idea to the next level, showing that grit is the secret sauce behind success. Whether you're pursuing a career, a personal goal, or just striving for greatness in life, grit is the key to pushing through challenges and overcoming setbacks. In this video, we're going to break down what grit really means, why it matters more than talent, and, most importantly, how you can cultivate it to achieve your dreams. So if you're ready to tap into your full potential and build unstoppable success, keep watching. And, of course, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more inspiring content like this. Part 1. What is grit? Let's start with the big question, what is grit? Grit, according to Angela Duckworth, is a combination of passion and perseverance. But not just any passion. It's the kind of passion that sustains you through the long, difficult journey toward your long-term goals. It's also the ability to keep going, even when you face obstacles, failures, and moments of doubt. Duckworth argues that grit is a far more important predictor of success than talent, intelligence, or innate ability. In fact, she points out that high achievers across various fields, whether it's in the classroom, the boardroom, or on the sports field, are often not the most talented, but they are the most persistent. They never give up. You may be asking yourself, okay, but why does grit matter so much? Well, here's the truth, success is not a straight path. It's filled with detours, failures, and challenges. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't comes down to grit. It's about staying committed to your long-term goals and pushing through the inevitable difficulties. Part 2. The 4 key components of grit. So, how can we break down grit? Duckworth identifies 4 key components that form the foundation of grit. These are the traits you can build to strengthen your own grit. 1. Passion. Passion is the driving force behind grit. It's what gets you excited about your goals, even when the initial excitement fades. But it's important to note that Duckworth's definition of passion isn't about fleeting interest, it's about sustained interest over the long term. It's about truly caring about what you're doing and committing to it. To develop passion, Duckworth suggests focusing on something that excites you. It's not about waiting for passion to magically appear, it's about cultivating it by diving deep into what you care about and sticking with it over time. Over the years, your passion will evolve, but your ability to stick with something, no matter how hard it gets, is what makes passion powerful. 2. Perseverance. Perseverance is the grit to continue despite difficulties, setbacks, and failures. Duckworth highlights that the most successful people in the world didn't achieve greatness because they were flawless, they kept going even when things got tough. The idea is to embrace the grind and focus on making small, consistent improvements. When you face failure, instead of giving up, look at it as an opportunity to learn and grow. Duckworth reminds us that every obstacle is an opportunity to test and strengthen our grit. 3. Resilience. Resilience is closely linked to perseverance, but it's more about bouncing back after failure. Duckworth shares a powerful insight: failure is not the opposite of success, it's a part of success. Resilience is about handling setbacks with grace and getting back up, no matter how hard the fall. You can train resilience by shifting your mindset from, I failed, to, I'm learning. It's this mindset that helps people bounce back stronger after each challenge and continue to push forward. 4. Long-term goals. The final piece of grit is having long-term goals. Duckworth makes an important distinction between goals that are short-term and goals that are long-term. While short-term goals may provide immediate satisfaction, it's the long-term vision that helps you maintain motivation in the face of adversity. A person with grit focuses on their bigger purpose, their why, and uses that as a compass to navigate the challenges they face day in and day out. Long-term goals give you the direction and motivation you need to keep going even when things don't seem to be progressing fast. Part 3. The Grit Scale. Are you gritty enough? Now, how do you know if you've got grit? Angela Duckworth created the Grit Scale, a way to measure your level of grit. It's a set of questions designed to gauge how passionate and persistent you are about your long-term goals. Duckworth explains that while grit is highly correlated with success, it's not an all-or-nothing trait. You can always work on increasing your grit, and the more you focus on developing it, the more likely you are to succeed in whatever you're pursuing. Part 4. Grit in action, real-life examples. To really understand grit, let's look at a few real-life examples. Duckworth shares the stories of individuals who displayed incredible perseverance and passion in their fields: the West Point cadets, Duckworth studied the cadets at the prestigious military academy and found that grit was a better predictor of who would succeed in completing the rigorous training than their physical abilities or intellectual aptitude. The National Spelling Bee. She also studied the finalists of the National Spelling Bee and found that their success came down to how many hours they spent practicing, more than any inherent talent they had for spelling. Business leaders and athletes. Duckworth highlights entrepreneurs, scientists, and athletes, all of whom succeeded because they didn't give up after failure. They didn't let setbacks define them. They saw them as part of the journey. Part 5. How to build your grit. The good news. Grit is something you can develop. Duckworth suggests that to become grittier, you need to, 1. Find what you love, focus on something that excites you, and give yourself permission to pursue it. 2. Practice consistently, develop habits that help you keep practicing, even when you're not seeing immediate results. 3. Embrace failure, learn from your mistakes, and use them as stepping stones toward success. 4. Have a long-term vision, keep your big goals in mind, and use them as motivation when times get tough. Remember, grit is a skill that grows over time. The more you practice perseverance and passion, the stronger your grit will become. Conclusion. So, what can you take away from Grit by Angela Duckworth? The key to success is not raw talent, but the ability to stick with your goals, bounce back from failures, and push forward with passion and perseverance. Whether you're striving for personal growth, academic success, or professional achievements, grit is the ultimate game changer. I hope this video has inspired you to tap into your inner grit and start building the life you want. If you found this summary helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more insightful book summaries that will help you unlock your full potential. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.